and you want to subscribe to my channel. I do monthly haul videos and just some reviews on new products and wear tests and get ready with me's and just, you know, everything beauty and some life info and everything like that if you're interested. So that would mean a lot. I'm sorry if you hear my dog panting in the background. She is just tired from playing with another dog that we're babysitting for. So she is just taking a little rest here and panting away. So I apologize if that's in the background there. But I wanted to share with you September's monthly haul. Another month, another haul. I can't believe it's already the end of September. And I thought I was doing pretty good because we had Sephora earlier this month and I knew I was getting a lot of items from that event, the swag bag, the samples, everything there. So I knew I was, you know, just going to be getting a lot of beauty products in. So I didn't think I was going to shop too much and I was pretty good probably like the first half of the month, and then suddenly just like orders and orders and orders just kept coming, and now I have a huge pile on my desk here that we'll go through. So it'll probably be a very long video. I apologize. I thought about, well, last month I did a separate hauls, like one mid-month and one at the end, so I could kind of shorten the videos, but this one by mid-month I didn't really have too much because I was just after like the Sephora trip. So I was like, okay, let me just wait until the end of the month, and then of course now I got so much stuff here, so it's gonna be long. I apologize, but who doesn't love a good haul? Who doesn't love just seeing new makeup and new beauty products, and makes you want to go out and shop and buy? And that's what I'm here for. Let's get started. This actually just came in the mail today. These are the little Sephora Luxe play bags. So they're kind of like their play boxes, the monthly beauty subscriptions that they send out, but these are considered luxe and a little bit more. They're $25, I believe. So whenever they do have them, they're a little bit higher end brands. And this one they included in this cute little forest green patent leather bag, little handbag. I have no use for them. I mean, I guess it could be a kind of a cute little makeup bag, but yeah, I already have so many. So while it's cute, I probably won't use it. But they had three different options that you could choose from. They were all pretty similar. I think there was just like one item that was different from each bag. But basically, I got two of the same bag because I wanted, well, first, I mainly bought it to get a deluxe size sample of this SK2 essence. I had just mentioned in my previous video the skincare, Holy Grail skincare items, that I love this stuff. I'm not sure what it does exactly, but it just somehow makes my skin just so nice and refreshed looking and smooth and just something. So they were offering the deluxe size, so of course I was like, yes, I'll get these bags. So I mainly just wanted it for that. And then you also get a little, I think it's a deluxe size of the Tom Ford Black Orchid perfume. It's all sealed up. The YSL mascara volume, so a little deluxe size of that. A little deluxe size of the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. And I mentioned in my 20 products, 20 brands, 20 minutes that this is like my all-time like favorite primer, and Hourglass, just really good. The Amore Pacific Eye Reserve Cream, so a little thing of that, and a Tata Harper resurfacing mask, so yeah, one of those. So yeah, basically I don't know if I'll keep any of the rest. I might just put it on my Mercari account and keep the SK2 essences. So I've got two of those, and now there's no kind of order in how I'm going to go through everything here because it's just a big pile on my desk. So I'm sorry if it's all kind of jumbled and I start forgetting where I got a certain item. So let's just start. Ulta, I don't know, they were having some deals, and I just decided, I was accumulating a lot of points, and I just decided to go ahead and cash in some of my points. And in order, the most value you get is to do 2,000 point increments, because that is the most bang for your buck. That's $125 of like free makeup basically. So I was kind of just adding stuff in the order to make it 125 so I can use those points to the max. And I decided to get the new Armani C perfume. So it's this beautiful bottle. It's the 50 milliliters here. I really like the original Armani C. It's kind of like a warmer, kind of like, it reminds me just like a nighttime scent, date night. This one I believe is supposed to be think more like floral notes. I can't really smell it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's very nice. It definitely has more of a powdery scent, but I smell like some kind of like maybe jasmine, I don't know, but some nice floral notes to it. So, and I think the bottle is really pretty with the pink and the nice like cap there. So I really am happy with this scent. And like I said, I always say I should never buy more perfume because I have no room for them, but I always get tempted by new fragrances out on the market. Yeah, that seems nice. So I did put that in one of my Ulta orders. I got a second bottle of the Jeffree Star and Morphe Starberry Scent Refresh Mist. I ordered one when they had like the 20% coupon, I think last month or so, and I just decided to get another one, I think because I just needed to meet like some minimum on the order, and figured why not get another one of these. I heard mixed reviews about this. Like people said it's not like the original Morphe setting spray. I never tried the original, so I don't know how it differs, but I have a second one of that. It Cosmetics came out with their little special makeup brushes they come out with every year, and I haven't bought them every year, but I know I have like the heart-shaped one, and maybe I have another star one, but this one was really cute. So it's a star one, and it has like these little stars on the handle, glitter there, and the brush itself is shaped like a star. Yeah. So I'm excited to get this one here. Usually it's just for like really display or something like that. Makeup or I Heart Revolution came out with some more eyeshadow palettes. They had like the avocado one I showed last month, and they had like a chili pepper and a hot dog or pizza one, I don't know, but they released 3 more, and this one out of the 3 newer ones called to me is the sweet and tasty. So it's like a popcorn box there, and inside the shades are just like really pretty blues and purples and shimmery and some mattes. So I was impressed by the quality of the avocado one. That's the one I had, and I've never really tried their shadows before, so that the pigment was pretty good. So I just figured I'd get one of the newer shades that called to me. Okay, now I'm getting confused. I also got one of the ColourPop Sticks Light. I don't know. They're like the cream highlighters. And this is the shade Starbright. So I was looking at this on the ColourPop website, but I didn't like have enough that I really needed to buy from their website to get the free shipping. And I was glad I waited because now it's on Ulta. So I picked it up at Ulta. So it's just like this champagne cream stick here. Let me swatch it. Yeah, nice shine, and it's very smooth and creamy. So that looks very pretty actually. So I really like that shade. And cream products I'm really getting into a lot more lately, so I think that will be fun and nice to use. Some holiday items. I don't know if I'm gonna sort through all this to go through them all at once, but some holiday items I did pick up. I'm not too excited for a lot of the holiday releases right now. I don't know, maybe more are gonna like pop up, but some of them I'm just like, I don't really need that. Like usually I always am excited for Tarte or Too Faced, and they didn't really like their big holiday sets, the big palettes and stuff. I just was like, I don't really need that, and it's so big and bulky. Like just wait. And they usually always go on sale anyway, of course, later. So, but I did get the little Too Faced Hot Buttered Rum eyeshadow palette. I mean, the colors aren't anything extraordinary, nothing like you haven't seen before and you don't have a million times over in your collection, but I love these little tins. I got the 2 from last year, and I got the Shake Your Pom Poms palette in that little tin, and I just love the little tins, so I just had to get it for the collector in me. And like I said, just neutral kind of warm shades, but it's supposed to smell like hot buttered rum. Yeah, I smell it. But yeah, that tin is just so adorable, so of course I picked that up. Another holiday set I did pick up, not too crazy about, but we'll see. It's the Too Faced Better Not Pout, but if you do keep it glossy set. So it's this little lip set. Sorry about the light there. The packaging is really cute, but last year they had the liquid matte lipsticks, and I'm glad that they did it a little bit different this year. It's glosses instead of the matte. And it's the shades Peppermint Bark, Eggnog, Spice Cake, and Sugar Plum, and they're all supposed to like have the scent of that, of their names. But I don't know, the swatches online made it look almost like really glittery or really kind of like borderline metallic looking, and I'm just not into that. If it was just like a straight up gloss, I'd probably be more into it. But because it's like, it seemed very glittery on the lips and everything, I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna like that. But I mean, they are a really cute set, and I mean, it's so adorable, and it's really not bad for the price. $25 for a set of 4, and I know last year the set sold out like pretty quickly. So I think right now Too Faced is having like 20% off all of their items, which is crazy. Like, they just released pretty much a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and now they're having 20% off on everything, probably just because Sephora sale, Ulta sales will be coming up, and you could get 20% off at that time anyway. So they're probably just like, well, we'll just kind of beat them and offer it now. But so if you were looking at this, I would get it now before it goes back to regular price. Or like I said, Sephora sale, Ulta sale's coming, so you can always get it then. And I wasn't sure if I would get this, but like I said, I had Ulta points, so I was just like kind of meeting the minimum to use those points. And I just thought it was kind of pricey for what it is, but it is pretty big. I'm surprised about the size. I thought it was going to be a little bit smaller, but it's the Too Faced Kissable Body Shimmer. And look and taste more tempting than a fresh baked batch of gingerbread cookies with a sparkling body powder that veils your skin in an all over gingerbread flavored sexy glow. So, oh, that's interesting. So it has this big poof on it, and it's sealed, but it's like a nice kind of bronzy shimmer to pat all over your body. And I guess it tastes good too. So, yeah, do with that what you will. But yeah, that's pretty big. It was $32. So like I said, you can get it on sale now. So that kind of sucks that I already purchased it. But like I said, it was with points, so I can't be mad. Free makeup is still free makeup. And let's see here. Sorry. This was a set I got from Sephora because they didn't have it at Ulta. And it's the another Too Faced item. So I know I said I wasn't that crazy about any of the holiday items, but then I still ended up getting a bunch anyway. So I don't know. I'm just a hypocrite, I guess. But this little gingerbread, little zipper makeup kind of bag thing. And inside is this gingerbread bronzer. I think the packaging is so cute. Basically, I got it for the packaging. Gingerbread tan spicy bronzer. And then the little print on there is a little gingerbread man. Oh, so adorable. And it also comes with a lipstick. The lipstick has this on the packaging, and it's also called Gingerbread Man, so it's the cream lipstick bullet formula. But when I got mine, it was like something's wrong with it. There was like a big kind of almost melted or like plasticky part on the front of the lipstick. I don't know. I was just like, what the heck happened to this? It wasn't sitting outside in the heat or anything because my husband was home and got the package and everything right away. So I'm not sure what happened to that. So Sephora, of course, is very nice in their customer service, and they're sending me a new one. I don't even have to send it back or anything. So hopefully the new one does not have that issue, and I will see when that arrives. So unfortunately that happened with that lipstick, but the case on the lipstick case is so cute. It's like that bronzer, just so adorable. So I think that was pretty much the holiday items from like Ulta and Sephora that I bought so far. We'll see. A couple more holiday items that are not on Ulta or Sephora that I did purchase are the Clé de Peau holiday releases. They're so pricey. They're so pricey, but they're just so gorgeous. Like, here is the packaging, kind of like an embroidered like silk cloth or something, like Asian, I don't know. But yeah, it's really hard to drop that money on it. But last year I remember a couple of the items I was waiting for sold out, and so I was like, just buy it now, like don't have any regrets. But this is the packaging here. It's just a beautiful kind of lotus flower that looks embroidered, but you know, it's the plastic, and is this the eyeshadow? Yeah, this is the eyeshadow. So there's the 4 eyeshadow pans, and they have like a little, sorry about the reflection there. They have a little flower imprint on the pans itself. I don't plan to use them, of course. I just think they're beautiful, and really just for my Untouchables collection. I know that might sound crazy to some of you, but I just enjoy makeup. I love the artwork that goes into it, the, you know, showpiece quality to them, and I always think maybe one day I'll use it, but you know, I can't bring myself to ruin it right now. So that is the eyeshadow, and then they have a face powder. So there's the face powder box with the little phoenix or something. I don't really see how this is holiday, but last year they didn't really have like the typical holiday theme either. It was like a Alice in Wonderland theme. So this is the packaging on this, kind of like some flowers and vines. And then this face powder just has like that kind of design on it. And it has a little sponge poof. So yes, these were the 2 items I got from the Clé de Peau holiday release. They have some lipsticks, but that's what I missed out on last year was their lipsticks. I was just like, I can't spend that much on a freaking lipstick, and I'll wait until it goes on sale or something. But then, of course, the lipsticks sold out. They sold out, and they're like, I want to say they're like $65 lipsticks. So I was like, oh, dang, that sucks. But this lipstick packaging for this year was just kind of like a boring like red case, so it wasn't anything special in my opinion. So I was like, okay, that I definitely can pass on this year. MAC just came out with some Korean, I don't even know, Pak Yeoman, I don't know her name, but it's her name, I guess her stage name or something is Pony, something Pony, I don't know. And it sold out really fast. I was so surprised. Like, well, the eyeshadow palette sold out really fast. I was kind of looking at the eyeshadow palette, but I didn't think the colors were that like exciting. But since it was like already sold out on its website, I managed to find it on Nordstrom, so I like quickly purchased it on Nordstrom. And this is the packaging. So it's kind of like a astrology themed, you know, that's really big everywhere. And like I said, the shades are just kind of like basic neutrals, kind of cool toned a little bit, but it is really pretty, and I like the little design on the book and everything. I really want the highlighters. The highlighters have like a pretty imprint on them and everything, but the highlighters were more expensive than this eyeshadow palette, which is why I think the eyeshadow palette sold out so fast. It was $35. But the highlighters now are $38.50, I want to say, and I was like, what is MAC thinking? What are they doing? But I mean, it's really pretty, but I am definitely, those haven't sold out yet. I'm definitely going to wait until there's a sale for those, hopefully. Otherwise, I guess I'll just miss out on them. And then Charlotte Tilbury's eyeshadow palette that released for this holiday. See here. Starry Eyes. So she releases one of these larger palettes every year. I passed the first 2 years. I was just like, they're not really shades I need or anything, but I like this shade combination better. But what really got me was the packaging. This is beautiful navy blue and stars and glitter and just gorgeous packaging. Definitely the best out of the 3 so far. And the shades are better in my opinion. They're just last year's and the year before's were like too similar to each other, and I was like, okay. But this year, see, they released like some cool tones and some greens and shimmers, and yeah, I just really like the layout of the shades this year. I don't know if I'll use it, we'll see. I'm not that like the hugest fan of her eyeshadow formula, but like her quads and everything I don't really care for. I don't have any anymore. I sold the one that I did have because I just wasn't reaching for it, and it wasn't that like special in my opinion. But you know, I've heard mixed reviews of her formula in these bigger palettes, but like I said, I got it mostly for the packaging. So yeah. So I did pick that up when it came out on her website. And then, of course, I had to get the Natasha Denona mini gold palette. So I was happy that these are all different shades. I think maybe one of them is like a re-promote from her original gold palette, and I just love the greens, of course, over here. And I just think that's just a super wearable palette for me because I just love greens and golds. Like, those are the two colors I go to most for my eye looks, and the mini palette is just so adorable and cute. So I picked that up from Sephora. This is what I got at Sephora. I don't think I showcased it in my Sephora videos, but I did. They had some new releases before they came out online and everything at the event. And one is the Fenty Beauty, what is it called? Glossy Posse Mini Gloss Balm Collection. So there it is. And on the back, it has 5 little mini of her gloss bombs. And I just love this set. I think it's so adorable. And all of them except one shade are new. I think this is the shade Fussy, and that's just like one of her popular shades that I don't even have in my collection right now. And then this one here is Pretty Please. Yeah, Fussy. The white one is Confetti, so that white iridescent shift. This chocolate brown one is called Hot Chocolate, and this one, red one, is called Cheeky. So her formula is just a really nice, non-sticky, glossy formula. I have the original gloss bomb, so I just figured the set was a nice way to get more shades that I know I would wear and that are like in the mini size, because I can never go through a whole one, and purchase that at Sephora because they do give you a $20 gift card for VIP tickets, and so I just decided to use both of the gift cards for this set. So I was happy with that purchase from that trip. Oh, I did get one of the new Hourglass palettes, the Ghost, yeah, Lighting Blush Quad Ghost. So this was also from their holiday, I guess. People aren't really liking, sorry about the mess, but people aren't really liking the new packaging, but I like it. I mean, I like the clear kind of back to it. And I really love that they made a quad this year as an option. So you get some beautiful blushes, and this one I think I could really use as a bronzer or a nude blush, but I think they're all supposed to be blushes. So I think these are really stunning. I love how Hourglass blushes apply to the face, and really, you know, they're not good at swatching, but when you like apply them, they just like shine through and give you this beautiful flush to your cheeks. So I decided to get the quad, and I possibly will get the 6-pan during a sale if it's still available. I know they sell out really fast during the sale, so we'll see. I'll try. I got one of the new Pat McGrath little mini palettes here, the Eye Ecstasy Subversive palette. So these little ones that she released, surprisingly, like last month. I was like, oh, okay, where do these come from? And I got this one because it was just more fun, shimmery shades. Some of these are what she has in the single shadow pans that are just like ridiculous to spend for a single shadow. So I was glad that she put some of them in this little mini pan, mini palette. I think it was $28 for this. So yeah, I think that's pretty affordable and reasonable for her brand. I love the new quads. Yeah, they're quads that she just released. I definitely have my eye on the blue one and maybe the pink one. I think that's exclusive to Selfridges. But yeah, those are just beautiful. And they're supposed to be, I mean, at first I was like, why are you selling these for $65 when you have the cardboard 6-pan palettes that were sold for $55? So why are you upping the price for less shadows? But then I was like, I guess it's a new formula and it's supposed to be better quality and blah, blah, blah. And the packaging is nicer. So I was like, okay, that's why it's the higher price tag. So I'll probably get one of those during the sale too. There's just so much. I don't know where to begin. Let's go through my, what is it? The Sephora Play Box this month. Let's see here. So I got, it wasn't that bad. I mean, wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best either. Got a Briogeo deep conditioning mask. I really like this mask. It's a really good deep conditioner for your hair. A Fresh Sugar Rosé lip treatment. I feel like they put one of these every other month in a box. I mean, they're really good. I like them, but it's like I don't need any more right now. The Makeup Forever Mist and Fix setting spray. I've never tried that, so that is new. I was happy to get this, the Bare Minerals bronzer, so a little mini bronzer from them. I want to try their highlighters too that they released. So that's a nice shade in Warmth. So yeah, a little mini bronzer pan and a Belief True Moisturizing Balm Cream. I think they give these out a lot too. And a perfume, but I don't know where that is. I picked up a little sheet mask from Macy's. They have, I don't know, it's just cute with the narwhal. So narwhal lighten up skin. So adorable. I was placing an order on Macy's and needed to meet their minimum shipping requirement. Oh, and then I got some stuff from the new Victoria Beckham collection. So I felt like I knew she was kind of working on a beauty line and how everybody, you know, wished that she would release more stuff after her Estee Lauder collaboration. But I didn't expect it, like, it just kind of dropped out of nowhere. And the packaging is really beautiful. It's this like tortoise shell packaging. But this is really small. Look how small this is. This is her eyeshadow palette that was like $55. And it's smaller than like the Viseart Petite Pro palettes and all that. I was like, how freaking small is this? I mean, it's gorgeous, but $55. But yeah, this is the shade Tweed. So the warm tones. I was debating on getting this because all the shades weren't like, they were very like everyday neutral shades that you could wear. So none were really calling out to me, but out of all of them, I decided to try Tweed. I was like, well, if I'm placing an order, I might as well just get this too. Her shipping and was free shipping to the US, and it arrived really fast, so that was a plus on that. So besides the size of that, so that's the eyeshadow palette, and I really wanted to get the lid lusters, the little single eyeshadow pots. So the packaging there again, very pretty. So I got two out of the 4 shades, I think. So I got Blonde and Mink. These are really pretty. The swatches of this shade just blew me away. So there is very shiny, reflective. Let's see. Does look a little, not broken, but kind of cracked a little in the pan. So I don't know if they're supposed to be like loose powders or pressed powders or what. But that is Blonde. Sorry, don't want it. That's the highlighter from ColourPop. So this is Blonde. I just kind of swatched it in a weird location. So it's very shiny, kind of very light yellow gold, white gold shade there. Right there. And then the shade Mink. Here. I don't know what the formula reminds me of. It's not like the Giorgio Armani eye tints. Oh, look at that. That definitely seems a little bit smoother and creamier than the blonde shade. Oh, that is so pretty. That one is gorgeous. Yeah, the blonde shade, I don't know, I really didn't swatch that well. Maybe it was just me. But that's the shade Mink. Taupey gray mink color. So these were kind of expensive considering it's not a very deep pot that you're getting. It's a pretty shallow pot. Look at that. But who really goes through a whole eyeshadow anyway? So I guess I could just try it. During Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, there wasn't much that I wanted from that, but they have the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. in full size, and so I was just like, well, let me just get one of these half off now, and I'll just keep this as backup. So it's a good balm. I really do like the pharmacy cleansing balm a little bit more, especially the new cherry scent, but this one is definitely a nice staple to have, especially if it's half off, you know, a lot cheaper. I got the Ofra highlighter in retrograde, so it's a really pretty champagne split pan and lavender on one side and the champagne on another. I think somebody was saying this one is Star Island on this one, and I can't remember what the purple shade was, but they call it retrograde to combine the two. So I got that highlighter also. I got the Makeup Revolution and Alexis Stone Transformation palette here from Ulta. I don't know who Alexis Stone is, so I apologize, but she released, I guess, 2 palettes with Makeup Revolution, and the larger palette was just not really calling to me. It was kind of neutrals and everything, but this one I think is really pretty. It has all these pretty shimmery shades. Let me swatch a couple. I always go for a shade like this, duochrome shift there. They don't have shade names, it's just 1 through 7, okay. And let me just do this pearly iridescent white shade there. Sorry, I'm just wiping off swatches on my hand. Ooh, that white is super reflective. It's kind of like a pink blue shift. And that is kind of like a mauve brown blue. So those are really nice. I just thought, I guess the palettes can go together. Apparently this is like magnetic and can like clip to the other one somehow. I don't know. I saw somebody doing that. I was like, oh, that makes sense, but I just like this one more. So got that. I forgot I did get another holiday item. It's from Tarte, and it's the Tarte Chrome for the Holidays Chrome Paint Shadow Quad. So if you haven't tried their chrome paint pots, these are like little mini versions of them, and you get 4 of them. And I got this because it wasn't really good value, $24 for 4. And you get the shades Frosé, Wild at Heart, Pink Diamonds, and Citrine. I already have Wild at Heart in the full size, and it's just a gorgeous pink shimmery shade. So I figured I could just sell that one in the set since I already have it. But the other 3 were shades I don't already own, and I love the formula of these, so I just figured that was a good value to pick that up as well with some Ulta points. Of course, I totally forgot I had this too. I had to get the new Pat McGrath palette, the Mothership 6 Midnight Sun. So, oh my gosh, I love the artwork that she does for these packaging. I think dropped out of nowhere too. It was like suddenly she has a new Mothership palette out. So I haven't even used this yet, but the colors I think are just gorgeous, especially that purple and the green, and I think it just screams like fall. And I heard the Decadence palette is coming back. Who knows? We'll see. I sold mine because I just wasn't using it, and people are paying ridiculous prices on Mercari. So if that comes back out, I might buy that one too again, just to have the collectionist in me, I guess. I got a little I Heart Revolution Peach Delight mattifying primer. This was like $8, and I was like, oh, it's peach, it's mattifying. Let's give it a shot. Besame Cosmetics has the Sleeping Beauty collection, so they always do some like Disney collabs. Last year, yeah, they had Peter Pan and the Mermaid Lagoon or something. So now they have Sleeping Beauty, and I just love the packaging of this. It's the blush palette, and I just love this design. It's so cute and classic. And you have these little pictures on the mirror, and these 4 pans of blush. They're just beautiful. So I got this palette here, and then their eyeshadow palette. Show you that. The eyeshadow palette comes in this like big book looking thing, and it slides out, and it looks like a book with some jewels, and it's so cool that it opens up like a book and it has like this little picture of their makeup and design and everything on Sleeping Beauty, and they have some little information about the illustrators and Maleficent there, and then I'm not too crazy about the shades, but I know like with Besame they just try to like be as authentic as they can to the actual colors and tones that were used in the animation, I believe. So these are all like kind of like replicas of those shades from the movie. So that's really cool. They're all mattes. So yeah, like I said, I'm not too crazy about the shades, but you know, just a whole display piece, and collector and me just like that palette there. I also got the Urban Decay All Nighter Summer Solstice setting spray. I think this was also like half off at Ulta as well. So I was like, well, can't go wrong with a full size of that. And hopefully I like the scent. I don't know what it smells like. I got a couple little deluxe size perfumes from Sephora's purchase. This little Gucci bamboo one. I don't have that. I have a little wall shelf collection of mini perfume bottles that I just think are so adorable and cute. So I don't have that one. So I was like, I have to add that one to my collection. It was one of the promo codes for one of their purchases. And this came from a Ulta gift with purchase. It's a little Versace Dylan Blue Pour Femme. So it's the women's fragrance. I don't have that either. So I just have to collect them all. Another little sample I got in a gift with purchase is the Kanuka CBD Calming Eye Balm. So just thought I'd try that. I haven't tried any CBD products for skincare or anything, so we'll see how that goes. An indie brand, Give Me Glow Cosmetics, came out with a new palette called Vintage Rose, and it's beautiful rose packaging. I love their Juicy Olive palette. That's like their mini palette. And it's all greens, of course, and I just love that green palette. So when this came out, while I'm not like as into pink shades, I just thought it was gorgeous and really pretty. And they do have a couple green shades in here as well. So of course that helped make my decision. And their eyeshadows are just so creamy and pigmented and foiled, and like they are kind of pricier, but like I said, they're an indie brand, and so I'm glad to support them. And I really feel like they are just a brand to really try something from and keep an eye out on, and I feel like they'll eventually be sold at like Ulta or somewhere. So they're just really good quality, and they make such stunning palettes. So happy with that. I made a purchase from somebody on Mercari. Like I said, I sell items on Mercari, so occasionally I'll buy something if I see anything. And this lady was selling deluxe size samples of the Lancome eye makeup remover. And this is my favorite makeup remover for eye makeup, and so it was really decent price. So she was selling those, as well as like a little sample of the Clarins water lip stain. And I've always wanted to try one of these, so I figured, oh, a nice little deluxe size sample as well. Perfect. I got that. Another indie brand that I haven't tried before, but I was seeing on everybody's social media pages is the brand Kaleidos. So kind of like Kaleidoscope, but Kaleidos. And they have eyeshadow palettes that are, I think there's 5 of them right now. And on their website, they have like a deal if you buy 3 and you could pick any 3 out of the 5. They bundle it and like give you a better price. The 2 newer palettes I wasn't too crazy about, so I got the 3 older palettes that was on everybody's social media a while ago. The 2 newer ones were just like too bright for me. One was like a neon palette, and one was like a bright turquoise and something palette. So this is Futurism 1 Sci-Fi Green, and their packaging is just stunning with this watercolor tie-dye looking stuff. So let me move this. So a bunch of green shades, of course. The reason I didn't, I just jabbed that. The reason I didn't buy this right away was because at first this was the only palette that I could see myself getting, and then I was like, well, it's like really, really similar to the Melt Gemini palette, which I don't even like reach for. So I was like, why do I need that? But so I was hearing everybody talk about these. I was like, and they had the deal with the 3. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try them. It was kind of disappointing that they shipped from China, so of course, it's like, but a lot of, I can't say anything. A lot of products I buy are manufactured in China. I was very surprised how fast they shipped and how packaged, how well everything was packaged. It was like wrapped in a ton of bubble wrap and foam, and so I knew, and the box they came in was so nice and wrapped, and so I knew that the pallets were going to be fine and not come damaged or anything, so that was a relief. This is Futurism 2 Cyber Bronze. Some warm tones and that nice silver there in the middle. And then I think I like this next palette out of the 3 the most. Is the Futurism 3 Astro Pink. So this beautiful packaging there. And those shades, that teal, that black, the sparkles, this shimmery purple. Oh, this one is just beautiful. So yeah, I think they're really another brand that you should watch out for. It's too bad they're manufactured in China, like I said, but they seem to be producing high quality and really nicely, aesthetically pleasing packages and everything for their makeup. So I got this from Macy's when I was placing my order. I don't really know why this is like coming out for holidays, because it's more spring, like all these poppies and flowers on it, and it's, I think, exclusive to Macy's. It's by Tarte, and it's the cheek palette. I don't even know what it's being called, but basically it's these highlighter, bronzer, blushes, kind of weird layout that they did their turtle palette, that blue palette, eyeshadow palette, and it comes with a dual-ended brush. So since I was meeting the requirement for shipping, I decided to get that. I think I got this from Ulta. It's the Tarte lip ornaments lip gloss set. So sorry, here's some more holiday items I didn't realize I didn't mention. So it's the lip gloss set, and they're good sizes, and I think they're really cute in the little shape and how they look like little ornaments and everything, and that these are more glossy, not glittery like the Too Faced ones. So oops, the shades Cuddle, Milk and Cookie, Snowflake, and Twinkle. So yeah, I'll try those. I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Vegas Loose Highlighter. It's like the Champagne Goldie shade. Quick side note, a little while back I had mentioned how I saw the Anastasia Norvina Pro Palette 1 on Bloomingdale's and posted it on my Instagram because I was just like, nobody's talked about this. Where did this come from? It just suddenly dropped. And one of the reps from Anastasia's PR team messaged me and was like, oh, can you please take that down? That wasn't supposed to be leaked, and they put it up before they were supposed to, blah, blah, blah. Very nice about it. Very good. Very kind. So I was like, yes, okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I will take it down. I apologize. I didn't know. And he's like, we would like to send you some items on behalf of Anastasia for, respecting our wishes and doing our request, and we'll send you, a few items that you wanted. So I was like, great. I would like the Jackie Aina palette and the Vegas Loose Highlighter. Simple request. Gave them a couple weeks, nothing. So I messaged him. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'll check on that for you. I'll let you know right away. Nothing. Another couple weeks. Nothing. I messaged him again. Just because, not the fact that it's like, yeah, you didn't have to offer to give us anything, but that you're being generous and kind, and since we did what you asked, I just expected, like, okay, so be true to your word, keep your promise, and send the items I asked for. So, I think I gave you plenty of time. I was being very patient. I love makeup. I would have gone ahead and bought these items right away. And the fact that you're making me wait, so I was kind of peeved about that. I bought the Jackie Aina palette. I bought this highlighter. And so basically I just messaged him, like, again, just calling him out on it. Like, don't say you're going to send it And then here, I already went and bought the stuff because I was tired of waiting, and you know, I like new releases. I like to try them right away. I have a channel I like to put them out on, so it's like, don't lie and make these empty promises, basically. So I was kind of just like, not mean about it. I was just kind of like being direct and just like, thanks a lot for lying to us, and we did what you asked, and you don't live up to your end of the deal. So he, I think it was the third message or fourth message I sent to him, and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm placing the order now. Here's the tracking, and it showed up in like 2 days, and I was just like, thanks. Like, I already have the stuff, but you know, I was just like, it's the whole principle of it, and I was just like, don't say you're gonna send stuff and then you never do it. So that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth about Anastasia. And the fact that like the palette came out the following week after I posted it, so it wasn't like this huge like, oh my god, you're leaking this like months and months before it's supposed to come out. The fact that she released it a week later, and the fact that after the Norvina one there was a 2 and a 3, like, I don't know, it's making me have negative thoughts about Anastasia Beverly Hills and Norvina particularly. I would have held off on buying the one if I had known about 2 and 3, because I really like number 3 the most, but I already bought the 1. I mean, I've used it. I like it. It's okay. I'll probably buy the 3 once there's a sale. So that was my experience with the whole Anastasia fiasco. So I got that highlighter already on my own from Ulta. I got this highlighter, which is Juvia's Place, the loose highlighter in Clio. So it's also like a champagne-y gold. This probably looks exactly the same as Vegas. We'll see. But yeah, it's just like, why not try this one too? And I also got this during the 21 days of Ulta sale, the Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. I never buy a full-size mascara. Somehow I managed to buy 2 within the past month or so. I don't know. It was half off. I like this mascara, so I was like, why not? I got these Chantecaille eyeshadow singles. Oh my gosh, these are so expensive, but just one of them. They're just like, I love their message. I love how they're about the environment, saving the wildlife, animals, and the fact that they put them on their packaging and make them so special is just, it's worth the price tag, I guess, in my opinion. So of course I had to get the lion because I'm a Leo. And it's just this beautiful print and shade. I think they have 6 of them, and I had to wait till there was like a deal going on at Space NK that I purchased a couple, and then I had a Neiman Marcus gift card, so I purchased a couple with that. This is the Giraffe. The Giraffe is a nice warm brown. So out of the 6, I got 5, but the completionist in me will eventually get the 6th one, hopefully. So we'll see. This one is a animal I've never heard of, a pangolin. So it's this weird looking like armadillo type thing. So I don't know. I guess they are endangered though, so I just dropped it. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. Pretty kind of mauve purple shade. Ugh. I would have been so mad if that shattered because these are expensive. Ugh. The other 2, the cheetah. This one is a pretty champagne. And last is the rhinoceros. I love rhinos so much, and it's just so sad when I see their pictures on Instagram about the poachers, and it's just horrible, horrific seeing their horns cut off. Ugh. This is kind of more of a greeny gray color. You can't really tell in this light, but that one is Beautiful. A gift with purchase from Ulta is this Lorac cream eyeshadow pot. And I wanted to try them. This is the shade Cashmere, but it looks a little dry in the pot, so that's probably why they were free. Yeah, it's definitely moving around in the pot, but it still feels creamy. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh. I want more of them, but not if they dry out pretty quickly. It's like moving around in the pot. But that was free, so that's nice. So the last day of the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale were the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners. So I picked up 4 of them because they were half off. And I love this eyeliner, so I got shades I didn't already have, which was surprising. I didn't own this one yet. Overdrive, which is the shimmery green color. Mushroom, which is like a shimmery taupe. Desperation, which is a matte kind of gray taupe color there. And LSD, which is a shimmery navy blue. So yeah, I just picked up 4 of those during the sale, and that was it. Thanks so much for sticking with me through this whole video. I'm so sorry it was so long. Like I said, somehow it just accumulated and built up, and now I could put everything away and clear my vanity and desk once again and wait for next month. So thank you guys, and yeah, we'll see what new holiday releases still come out. I'm waiting for the MAC holiday releases, and I don't really know. I think like Chanel and some of those. So definitely can't wait and get more makeup, but like I need another hole in my head or something. But thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this and will consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.